Yeah, this is Anthony coming back again with another video. Basically, what I want to talk about, I'm sure you guys is probably curious as far as I haven't talked about my disability. Basically, what I have is spina bifida, and basically, spina bifida is I was born with an open spine, and I want to say there's about 3 or 4 different kinds. Mine would probably be more of the middle severity of less to being severe. And basically, I was born with an open spine that it affect my lower extremities, and I was paralyzed from my waist down. And in some cases, some of the patients that were born that way, they might have an issue with going to the bathroom, or some may have an issue with not being able to care for themselves. I can tell you that when I was growing up, I did go through that. My legs, they're small. Past the knee down, that's when I lose feeling. I was born paralyzed from my waist down, and I lose feeling nowadays from my knee on down, and I don't have any feeling whatsoever in my feet. So basically, I use when I wear shoes, I have AFOs, they're braces basically to keep my legs straight, to help support when I walk, which is another thing that I've been going through lately for the last year and a half, which I talked about in a previous video, that I've been going through therapy to where that trying to be able to walk again, which I am getting better at that. And hopefully, I want to say I'm praying that maybe by the summer that I'll be able to be back to full strength. And but basically, I don't let it get to me. You have your kids. Young kids are curious, and when they see you, what's wrong with you, and I'll explain to them what happened. I was born different. This is how God made me, and this is how He wanted me to be. And basically, I'm the type of person that I'd rather for someone to ask me, kids or adult, and I can explain to them, what the situation is. Young kids, they're not going to really know in details what spina bifida is consists of, but you know, there's a lot of people nowadays. They're curious, and I'll explain to them that, hey, this is all I know, and it's not going to stop me from doing what I got to do to live life, and I try to enjoy life to the fullest. So therefore, I try to get out as much as I can. I do have a job, and that's another thing. I don't hide behind closed doors as far as running from the public. I try to go to different events. I'm a big sports. I love my sports, especially basketball and football are my favorite too. But basically, I like to do different things to try to enjoy life. I don't like to hide behind closed doors. I like to enjoy life like the average person. I don't really consider myself having a disability, which in actuality, I do have a disability, but I like to be treated fairly like, the average person. Like, hey, this is, God just made me different. And this is, I want to be treated just like the average person. Don't treat me no different than, the next human being. Treat me like, I'm your best friend, or, I'm a family member, or whatever the case may be. So, but therefore, you know, there's days that I go through situations, not feeling the best. Basically, a lot lately with, like I said, I haven't been walking for the last year and a half, which, hopefully soon I'll have that back. But I've been having a lot of issues with that. And basically that started from during that time, the year and a half ago. One day I was sitting on the couch, and I just got up off the couch, and I just fell, and I just lost all feeling, or actually I would say I lost a lot of mobility in my legs. I had a lot of pain shooting in my legs and my back. You know, basically the nerve is the nerve in my back is the situation with the spina bifida, and it affect my lower extremities. I know I probably said that, 50 times already, but I'm praying that I get that back, which I got faith that things will work its way out eventually. So, but yeah, if anybody want to ask me any questions, feel free to leave me a comment and I'll share those with you. And other than that, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of my day. It's been a long day. Not too bad as far as pain, but there's not too many days that I don't have, pain. I should say that I don't have any pain at all. There's some days are more extreme than others. There's some days that's more, or I should say less severe than others. So, but hey, I'm making it. I'm still here. They told my mom that I wasn't supposed to walk at all. And hey, I am walking right now. I'm not walking, but I'm gonna get it back. So I'm not gonna let that stop me. So, but anyway, I'm gonna sit here and watch a little TV. I probably end up getting something to eat. More than likely, I will be getting something to eat, and I might do a little bit of cardio on my exercise bike. And I do have a well, not a treadmill. I should say a stepper. So I'm going to probably get to that and probably watch a little bit of basketball and enjoy the rest of my night. So if you have any questions, just hit me up and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.